Hello friends, let's begin with our EVS 1 subject, Chapter 20, Our Emotional World. Let us begin. Introduction. Human nature has many different aspects. Sometimes a person gets very angry, at other time he is ready to forget and forgive easily. At times he is jealous, at times he is loving. Sometimes he acts selfishly, but sometimes he is willing to make a sacrifice for others and come forward to help. Anger, joy, sorrow, jealousy, disappointment, fear, etc. are all emotions. That is what about our chapter. Coping with our emotions. Just as man is able to think, he is also emotional. We should be able to strike a balance between our thoughts and emotions. When someone hurt us, we feel sad. This is natural. However, we should know how bad to feel about it. If someone does something wrong, we get angry. However, we must not lose our temper. It is natural to desire something, but we must not be greedy for it. If we think properly, we can control our emotions. Emotional adjustment involves coping with our emotions, being able to control them, and expressing them in a responsible manner or reasonable manner. When we learn to cope with our emotions, our personality becomes balanced. Our ability to understand others increases, and we can overcome adverse conditions. Then we become free from faults such as blaming others unnecessarily, calling them names, and not being able to tolerate their success. We become happy and our ability to relate to others improves. We learn not to be stubborn. Anger is an emotion just like happiness or sadness. All of us get angry about something at some point of time. We get angry if something does not happen according to our wishes or if we are insulted. Similarly, we also get angry if we see someone being ill treated. Balance your body, mind, and soul. If we get angry very often or if we cannot control our anger, it can have adverse effect on our body and mind. We become short-tempered and stubborn. Our attitude of cooperation and understanding decreases and we hurt others. We face consequences such as headache, loss of sleep, and dullness. Awareness of our flaws. Children are often heard to say, "My get handwriting is beautiful. I am good at math. I like science," or "I like poetry." This means that people's likes and dislikes or capabilities can be different. Just as we gradually understand what we can do, we must also understand what we are not able to do. We may be good at some subject or sports and just as bad at another. We must know our flaws as well as our talents so that we can improve upon them. Just because we are unable to do something, it does not mean that we stop trying to excel or what we can do. We can change. No person is entirely good or entirely bad. We must always think about the good quality or virtues in our friends first. We must help each other to get rid of our flaws. If we speak about our flaws as openly as we speak about our talents, it will be our advantage. Once we know the flaws in our nature, we must try to correct them ourselves. Neha talks the most in her group. Her friends began to avoid her since they never got a chance to speak. Neha realized this. Then she began to watch out how much she spoke. She told her friends herself, "Stop me if I talk too much." Gradually, Neha began to listen to others and brought about a change in her own behavior. Aspects of our nature that bother others can be changed. However, we ourselves must try hard to change them. Otherwise, these aspects may take the shape of flaws in our personality.